Kardec Radio presents its first Spiritist novel.
And life goes on. By the Spirit, Andre Luiz, psychographed by Francisco Candido Xavier, adapted by Sonia Sorvillo, English version by Vanessa Anceloni. While Ernesto cries listening to the bitter statements by Elisa, Selena and Caio watch Selena's mother talking with nobody. At least that is what he thought, since Caio could not see Ernesto in spirit form.
Mom, please.
I told you. We need to hospitalize this mad woman.
But Caio...
I can't stand it anymore. Either we hospitalize her or I don't know.
What you don't know?
I want to marry you, but I don't want to take this thing with us. Now, besides this Didi, she thinks she is seeing this other ghost. Wake up, Selena, she's getting worse.
Caio gives Elisa an injection to calm her down. Didi, the discarnate spirit who is attached to Elisa, laughs out loud while talking with Ernesto, who continues sobbing.
See what you did? Are you happy?
All I wanted was to visit my family.
Ah, you're repented. Cynic mean you abandoned your family and then come back missing everyone?
Didi, don't leave me. Protect me, Didi.
Don't worry, my love. This one will not do you any harm.
Take care of me. Take care of me.
Woo! Finally!
Caio, I don't want to hospitalize my mother in a psych unit.
Oh yes, you will. Otherwise we won't get married.
All right.
Plus, your mother has no capacity to take care of her assets, and you don't know anything about business. Thus, next time she is awake, you will have her sign in 3 clear sheets of paper.
What for?
To prepare proxies so I can administer your assets.
But I need to ask her if she agrees with it.
Don't need to ask anything. Take her signature and that's it. Tomorrow morning we will hospitalize her.
Fine.
While she rests, let's go to the beach.
As Caio and Selena leave the room, Ernesto and Didi keep talking with one another.
Are you leaving? Before then, you bastard will listen to me. You thought you would get rid of me, Hein. Instead, my death brought me closer to her.
Didi, forgive me. I regret what I did, please.
Forgive. Never. You will pay cent by cent.
You?
You have... They circumvent the law of men, but divine justice does not.
Now I know it. Forgive me.
Oh no, you can't imagine. Nobody dies.
Now I know. I'm already being punished.
This is nothing, because divine justice is myself in my case. Obsessing spirit? Oh yeah, I am. Who will deny my rights?
Be compassionate, Didi.
Compassionate? Why should I?
He is pretending, Didi.
Even she knows.
I deeply regret what I did.
Ernesto knees down in prayer.
All right. I lost my life, my home, my wife, my daughter, and you want it all to be fine? Stand up and face the consequences of your mistake. Where's your gun?
Oh, Desiderio, I didn't know. But through the last 2 years, I learned a lot. I beg that you forgive me for what I've done. Now I understand the love you feel for Elisa and she does for you. I am a murderer.
Besides, you are an idiot.
I know I am the only responsible one, but I became a criminal for I loved too much.
Well, let me tell you, Ernesto, it's not only your fault. You planned my death, you shot me at the right time. But get to know that you shoot very badly. You missed the target.
What?
You wanted to get me out of your way because you saw something between your wife and I. But blind as we were, we never realized that our friend was in love with my wife. He was hidden when he saw you shoot at me and miss it. Then he took the opportunity and shot to kill me.
My God.
In that way, not only did he get rid of me, but made you believe you were to be blamed for, despite the fact that everyone believed it was a big accident.
This means that...
That Amancio Terra, our friend, was my true murderer.
Oh!
But he wasn't happy. He married my wife and put my daughter Evelina in an intern school.
What's your daughter's name?
"2 years old. She was only 2 years old. Her name is Evelina. Why?"
Of course. Evelina is the same Evelina, your daughter. That's why we're working together.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Now I get everything. I was your friend, Didi, but I was jealous.
Why didn't you come talking to me? Why didn't you make me see the mistake I was doing being after your wife? I didn't love her back then. I was an irresponsible man without a belief. But I guess it was easier to get rid of me with a shot.
We all make mistakes.
Mistakes? Regretting the crime, you became workaholic. Traveling unstoppably with put caring for your wife and daughter who needed you very much. All that made me feel some love for Elisa.
Why didn't you stay in your home taking care of Brigida?
Because I couldn't stand seeing her married with my murderer. I wandered for some time desperate until I felt a call of love. It was Elisa who couldn't stand her husband. You. Get out of her. You're disturbing us. I suffered a lot seeing the suffering of my daughter, seeing Elisa aging precautiously near you, and for your daughter who was abandoned by her parents.
Forgive me.
Out of here. You're making her nervous.
Ernesto leaves in despair. He seeks Dr. Ribas for help.
Duty, my friend. This is our duty. You're beginning to understand what happened, and now it's your duty to help all involved in the drama. We are all one interconnected family.
Now I understand so many things. How can we help and forgive? Is it fair to favor our loved ones?
Could we think of the reincarnation of my father and Tullio Mancini in the near future?
Not only can you think of it, but plan it in an intelligent and collective manner.
What do you mean?
It's a matter of logic. Wouldn't it make sense to plan a reincarnation for Tullio as the son of Caio Serpa and Selina? And what about the reincarnation of your father as the son of Amancio, your stepfather, and Brigida, your mother?
It sounds confusing.
Actually, it doesn't. Reincarnation is like that. Everything falls back in place till all mistakes get repaired.
But in regard to my father's reincarnation, we have a problem. Amancio and my mother are already too old. How will they have another child?
Adopting.
Great idea.
You're right. And how can this happen?
And that's where you come into play. First of all, you will visit both. Then you suggest the idea.
Loved it.
Is there an Airbus today?
In a beautiful farm, we will find Amancio and Brigida seated on a porch while Brigida crochets. Ernesto and Evelina pay a visit to Amancio and Brigida to help with the future plans.
This year will be great for corn.
Good. Maybe we can place more families at the other side of the river.
Maybe.
I like when we bring more colonists to live here. There are so many homeless families that are starving.
I do like them too. We only need to be careful not to allow more than the farm can afford. But as long as we can, we will keep feeding these people. Talking about it, how are things with Jacinto?
Not good. His wife and he are both with tuberculosis and anemia.
Really?
Luckily, their children moved to her sisters before they caught it.
What do you think?
They won't last long.
How many children do they have?
4.
If they really die, we can foster the adoption of their children.
Sure.
Evelina moves closer to her mother Brigida, who stops crocheting.
What happened?
I don't know. Suddenly I miss Evelina.
Brigida, the inevitable calls for forgetfulness. So it's been 2 years. There's no use in suffering for that?
No, I'm not suffering. It's a sensation. How can I explain such a good one?
Oh, great.
Oh, Mom, how much I miss you.
He changed so much, my goodness.
Mom did too.
Well, Evelina, we came here with a mission. Let's not forget it.
You're right. Mom, Dad needs your help. He became a suffering spirit and is now obsessing someone else. Let's call him close to you. Think of him. Think that you and Amancio are here alone. A little boy for you to bring up.
And life goes on. By the Spirit, Andre Luiz. Psychographed by Francisco Candido Xavier. Adapted by Sonia Sorvillo. English version by Vanessa Anceloni.